Good morning, everyone. In Scilab programming, today we are going to learn about function libraries. In the previous class, we learned about what is a function and user defined function, right? So, in this class, we are going to learn about function libraries. What is function first? Already I told you that function is nothing but a set of statement. Okay, so a collection of these statements are going to perform a particular task. That is why it is called as a function. The same way, function library is nothing but a collection of functions which is defined in Scilab language and it is stored in a set of files. Clear? So it is a collection of functions. It is defined in the Scilab language and stored in a set of files. Instead of designing the separate files, it can be as a component which has been with the Scilab programming language, and it is used to do the testing, and it is used to help pages, and it is used to demonstrate and to develop a module. Developing a module is not an easy job. It needs efficiency also. So it requires advanced knowledge of Scilab programmers, and it is based on the function libraries so that it can understand the previous persons to know that clear. Okay, to know the matters clear. Next one is the it allow efficient management of simple collection of functions which is very easy to describe in the system. Okay, next at last it is very short of the set of codes and it is used to create and it is used to use in the library. Okay, so this .sci will have the functions. This is nothing but .sci files containing the functions. So some of the commands which is used to manage the functions. So this is the command, that is the general library is the function name which is having library functions in the given directory. Lib is nothing but a library definition. So here you can look at the simple example where it is showing how to proceed with the functions. Okay, so this is C. In C drive sample library folder, we have stored this function .sci. So this function, what it is going to do, it is going to get the support of the function 1, and in the function 1 it is going to pass the parameter x, and that will be calculated, multiplied, and that is stored in the variable y. So what this function 1 support will do, just it will get the value of x that will be multiplied with 3, then that will be stored in y. So that will be passed to the function 1 support when it has been called. Clear about it? So what is the meaning of this? Are you clear? There are two functions, function 1 support and function 1. So in function 1, we are using the variable y to store the value of the function 1. Understood? So once this function has been called, that is function 1 has been called, what it will do, it will look at the variable x. Okay, the value of x it will receive. Once it is received, this statement gets starting executed. So this value will be passed to the function 1 support. This is the another name of the function, that is function 1 support. So once it has been seen this function name, immediately it will go to this line and it will do this process, function 1 support of x. Okay, that will be passed to the variable y. Okay, so it has to be multiplied with 3 and it has to be stored in the variable y. At last it has to finish the function. Understood? So there are two functions, function 1 and function 1 support. Okay, the same way there are another function which is function 2. What it is going to do, it is going to get the variable x and that is going to be multiplied with 2, then that will be stored in the variable y. This is the another function. Clear? These are the two different functions. So here we are going to use the general library functions which takes the first argument in the library name and the second argument is the directory containing files. So here only the functions in the function 1 and function 2 is publicly available. Function 1 support function can be used inside the library, but it cannot be used outside. So this is the general library which we are going to use it. In the general library there are two arguments. First argument is the what we learnt. It takes the first argument a string associated with the library name. So this is the library name, it is a string, and second argument is the name of the directory containing the files. Okay. So the general library function generates the files directory, that is C name sample library. Okay. So here function 1.bin is the binary version of the function 1.sci script. Function 2.bin is the binary version of the function 2.script. lib is the binary version of the library. Names is the text which containing the list of arguments in the library. Clear about it? So this is the my library function which is going to have function files location of this. This function file location is having function 1 and function 2 that we learnt in the previous slide. Okay, this is one. Okay, this is function 1 and this is function 2. Those two functions have been stored in the sample library location in the script name my library. Okay, so the binary files *.bin and lib and le are the cross platform in the same sense. They work equally with Windows, Linux and Mac operating system. Once the general library function has been executed, two functions are immediately available in the section. That is function 1 and function 2. Once the library is ready, you can work out these two functions directly with the Scilab programming things. That is only it is used here. My library equal to lib c sample lib answer equal to function, that this is the location where it has been stored. So clear about this function libraries. With this we will finish the class today. We will continue the next topic in the next class. Thank you.